I don't know if there'll be a gag reel with this one. This is Africa Archield, taking you from crazy, cranky overwhelm to the peaceful, joyous, love-filled life of your dreams. It's Conversation Wednesday, where it's all about what you want to talk about. And today's conversation starter comes from a private Facebook group. In the group, a mama was asking for suggestions on how to wind down at night and get everyone to sleep. She was having problems, her family was having problems. And of course, all the other mamas joined in with all sorts of excellent suggestions. But one mama's response really got the conversation rolling. She asked if the woman used screen devices before going to sleep, i.e. did they watch TV, get on the laptop, the phones, the Kindle, the iPad, whatever, within 2 hours of going to sleep. And if they did, to stop, to give themselves a 2-hour break. And then it would be much easier to go to sleep. Now, there is a lot of response to that one response. Lots of the mamas agreed wholeheartedly that this was wonderful best practices. But a few mamas said this was utter hogwash. And it immediately took me back to a time when I was an account executive. This was many, it seems like lifetimes ago. When there was no preschooler running around me. Well, I should say there was an elementary schooler running around me who is now a teenager. And at that time, I developed a crackberry habit. Yes, the BlackBerry slept with me at night. And every time it buzzed or beeped because I got an email or a text message or a phone call, I would answer it. I never got a good night's sleep. My husband did not get a good night's sleep either. I was addicted to being readily available at all times because of my job, partially, but mainly because I had grown an addiction to that crackberry. And that made me wonder, as I was reading the back and forth comments on that private Facebook group, if I had gotten rid of my BlackBerry addiction, the crackberry, only to bring in the crack screen many years later. Now, even though I haven't been an account rep for years, I still charge my phone in another room from where I'm sleeping. I don't want to hear the beeping and buzzing all night long from emails or text messages or Facebook or Twitter or any of that stuff. However, I know personally, I still have problems falling asleep. My mind is still going a million miles per hour. You know, I check my email right before I go to bed, check my text messages, the Facebook, the Twitter, right before going to bed. And even if I think, oh, I'll just kick back and read a book, what do? I pick up my Kindle. As I close my eyes, I realize that I'm thinking about all the things that happened today or what's going to happen tomorrow, instead of being in the now. My mind is just scattered and going everywhere. And I realize this scatteredness, this going a million miles per hour right before bedtime, isn't really helping me. And I found this nugget of wisdom that I want to share with you. Whether it's caused by technology or just your day, a ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. Charlotte Bronte. Did the video get you thinking about your own wind down routine and the one that you use for your family? I know it really made me reflect on mine. If so, share this with others that you know that are having these same issues. Get them into the conversation. As you do, be sure to subscribe to this channel and share it with all of your friends. Get on over to africaarchield.com and join the conversation. We need your 2 cents on this too. Are we really overstimulated from the screen devices as we try to wind down and drift off to sleep? Does the glow of laptops change our internal clock? Does our need to be ever present all the time to anybody really disconnect us from those who are right in front of us? Those were some heavy-duty questions stemming from a simple request on ways to wind down. What a conversation starter. Now, while you're on AfricaArchield.com, be sure to get on my email list. There are things I only share with those on the list. And you'll be sure to know whenever we have new videos coming up. I hope that what you've heard today encourages you to find ways to wind down so you can get your much needed rejuvenation sleep, so that you wake up and embrace the day, fulfill your mission, and fill your life with love. See you next week.